Hello, guys. Good day and welcome to this class, this online class, revision class. Now, um, this module aims to prepare you to understand technology and the place of technology in our world. Now, sometimes some students say, "But do I need this module because I'm not in information system?" and so on, and so many other things. What I can say to you, you don't do information system yet, but you have a phone, you have a laptop, you have desktop probably, have all these technological gadgets. And very important, the world we are in today is a world that is being penetrated by technology, that is continuously revolving around technology. That every student, every person who is a graduate should be able to use technology to perform daily activities. And because of the world we're in now, many things are being done online. So you probably, well, by the time you're done, finish your degree, you're gonna work in an office. You're gonna be employed, self-employed. You're gonna use technology. Like now, this class is online class. Technology is being used to do to for you to be able to participate. So technology is part of our life. We cannot do away with it right now, and so on and so forth. So this class covers this aspect: information technology, information system, the internet, and you, where do you stand? Okay. So now, that being said, that our world is technological oriented focus. You need to be able to know how this technology is being used and how you can use it in doing your assignment, in carrying your daily life and everything. So, and this module is not path away from what you have known. It's also is element of what you have known before, but the only difference is that the things you have known about technology, you may not have not known the features and what they are being called. So this module will tell you all those things you have known, what they are being called, the features, where they belong to, and so many other things. Okay, so let's go in. Let's go in. So um this module have a learning this presentation have a learning outcome, and this learning outcomes is there to judge you, for you to judge yourself. By the time you are done with this, you should be able to tell yourself, do I know this thing? If you're not able to know the learning objective, the learning outcomes, then you should revisit that very chapter, revise it, read it again, and so on until you be able to master these objectives. So the first one says the parts of information system: people, procedure, software, hardware, data, and internet. And then it continue. It continues, and the last one says the explain computer connectivity, the wireless revolution, the internet, and the cloud computing. So that is what we're going to look into. Now, personal computers are common life tool. Do you agree with that? Yes or no? But I can tell you yes. Let me prove it to you. Today, you're looking for a particular information. Where do you go? You go to the internet. And how do you get that access to that internet? Through your phone, through a computer. Everything that you need an answer to, you go to internet. The word of ask Google. Now, you are watching me right now through a technological device, computer device. And again, can you as a person stay a day without your phone, without your social media? How many people can stay without this gadget? Research have proven that students spend on average 6 hours every day on using on the internet, social media. And how do they do it? Through their computer device. So meaning what that there is attachment people have on this technology right now. Now, and this technology have moved on to give us different things. Now people consult their doctors online. People go to school online. People do bookings, flights, food, taxi, online. Now, that is what the place of computer technology. That's the place of personal technology today in your life as a student, as a person. It has given us new form of learning, e-learning, digital learning, online learning. That you can obtain your degree from any part of the world online. And it may not be it may not be semester wise. It may not be arranged in semester wise or quarterly. It becomes a continuous learning. So computer offer many communication avenues that makes communication very easy and effective. So this part of information system are people, process, software, hardware, data, and internet. We're going to see each one of them in detail. But when you look at the picture you have before you, this picture showing you the people on top. They have the procedure, the process it takes for for information data to be processed to information. The hardware, which are the physical device you have, the one you're using right now, your phone, your computer, and all the rest of them. The software, which is the more what makes a computer device to be effective, to work. Without software, your computer is useless. It's not, it can't do anything, it can't perform any task. Then you also have the data. Remember, your computer doesn't understand what you key in just like that. Rather, it works with data and then refine that very data to information that you can understand. What question understand is that very data which is unprocessed. What the information is data. They have internet, the interconnected mesh of networks. Okay, computers, networks. Okay. So now the people, the end user who uses the computer, who consumes computer resources in terms of the output from the computer. That's the people. So, and these people are the most critical part. How? Why? Now, your computer is being operated by computer is being operated by people. Who give those prompts? It's people. Who programs it? The people. Who builds it? The people. So you are the what? The most critical part of information system. And you as a person, as a people within that community or parts, have a direct. You can either have a direct contact with the system or indirect. The software, the another name for software is a program, which which is what the computer understand. So your computer uses what? The software to function. And there are two kinds of software system. You have system software and application software. A system software is a software used by the system, used by the computer, operating system, and so many other things. Application softwares are the application software that is the one that you use to interact with the computer. Your social media applications, your Word document, and others. So the purpose of a software in a computer this is a primary this thing purpose is to do what? To convert data into what? Information it receives, and they'll be able to process it into something that you can understand to make sense of the data. System software, which enables application software to interact with the computer. So it's an mediator between application software, which is the one that you use, and the computer hardware. So your system software is the baseline software that enables your computer to be meaningful. Why the application software is one that enables you to have a direct access interaction with your computer. And this system software can be regarded as a background software that it helps to manage all the resources, all the prompt, all the resources, all the processes that goes beyond beyond behind the computer is being managed by what? By the system software. And this system software has different types. It is a collection of programs like your operating system, like your utilities, and your device drivers. We're going to see them in details. First, operating system coordinates computer resources and also provide user interface, as you can see here. Now, the background you are seeing there is a typical example of your what? Of your operating system. You have a Windows 365. That is an operating system for Windows. Okay. Now, it runs application. Now, your operating system hosts those applications that you install on your computers. Because without operating system, you can't be able to install like your Zoom app, like your Team, like your WhatsApp on your phone, on your on your computer, and so many others. Okay, that is operating. That is what operating system. That's what operating system enables you to do. Also have another operating system called what? Embedded operating system, which is used by your phone. So remember, in the family of computer, your phone is still also a computer, which is what that has that Android, your Mac, iOS, and all the rest of them. We also have another operating system called what? Standalone, meaning what? It cannot be shared. It's in that very computer and is used by desktop. Network operating system is used to run what? Network systems and all the rest of them. Okay. Now, another operating system, remember we have operating system, we have utility. Utility perform a specific task, function in managing computer resources. For example, your antivirus, what is that? To protect your device from malicious programs, malicious viruses, which can have a devastating effect on your software and on your hardware. So now, in this case right now, it's a defense. It protects your computer against any attack, your personal information, your privacy. So that is what antivirus does as a utility of operating system. Now, and also another one is a driver. A driver is a program that enables your computer to be connected to another hardware. For example, you have a printer, you have your laptop, you have your desktop. For the printer and your computer to interact, there must be a driver. That driver is what enables that very printer to be connected to that very computer. Application software is what? End user software, the one that you use to interact with your computer. Now, there are different types of application software. One of them is a general purpose, widely used program software. Another one is what? Specialized. Another one is what? Applications. Now, under your general purpose applications, it is a widely used program, which is like your web processor, your browser, These are the things that people normally use very often on their computer device. And now we have a specialized applications which are narrowly focused on what? On a specific function. For example, your video editor that makes you look beautiful when beautiful or handsome when you are opposite. That is what a specialized what application, because its focus is to do what? To edit pictures, to edit videos, and all the rest of them. Applications designed for mobile um, devices, like your social media app. So, and so all those social media apps, they all categorize what on the app, which is what? Your application what? Software. So application software is the one that you use as a end user to interact with your computer. Your system software is there that the computer used to manage all the resources, everything that you're going to do on that computer, that you install on that very computer. Why the application is one that you use to be able to perform your daily tasks, your daily function, your daily activities, your typing of your assignment, going online, communicating with friends through social media. That is the function of your what? Application software. Hardware is what? The physical component. Pick up your phone. That phone is an hardware. Look at your laptop is an hardware. So, and there are different kinds of hardwares. We have your supercomputer, which is the most powerful computer. Mainframe, process large amount of data. Uh, Mid-range computer, like your servers. When you go to the computer lab, you see servers there that enables the computer to be connected to the internet. Have your personal computer, which is short form of PCs. So we have different types of PCs, which are desktop, laptop, notebooks, your tablet, your smartphones, and your wearable device. So first of all, the first picture on your left is your desktop. The second is um your tablet. The middle is your laptop. This the first on the left on your right. This one is your smartphone, and the last on the right is on your screen is your what? Wearable device. So you can see that your smartphone is also a computer on its own, but it's categorized under what? A personal computer. And why is it a personal? That's a question you should ask yourself. It's called a personal computer because of what? It can the simplest way I can put it right now, that is something that you can use for a personal purpose by a single individual, and so on and so many others. Personal computer hardwares. Now, this your personal computer have these features, these components within it that makes it what? A computer. First of all, there is a system unit. There's input and output. There is a secondary storage. There is communication. And what is system unit? System unit houses most of the electronic component of your computer. As you can see on your screen, that is a typical example of your system unit. And inside the system unit, that is where you find every component that makes up, that enables this computer to function, to be alive, and to be effective. So there are two types of components within the system unit. Important components, sorry. One is the microprocessor. Second is the memory. Your chips and everything, the family of microprocessor. The memory holds data whether that you're working on. The computer was able to recognize that data you're working on, host it somewhere. But even when there is no, when power shuts down, when you hibernate, when you return to your desk, you consider from where it stopped. So that very task you are currently working on, host on somewhere, the way the computer remembers it. Just think about the function of a memory, of a human memory, to remember, to memorize, and so on and so forth, right? The same way computer also remember the things you are busy doing in a present time, that very moment, it holds it. So it also holds it before it outputs. There's a temporary storage which also contain content are lost when the power is off. So now in that your memory, it can keep it, you're working on it temporarily, and then when the power goes off, it disappears because it's just for that very moment. Input output. There's element of input. Remember, there's a phrase that says garbage in, garbage out. You prompt a computer to do something, you type in something on your phone, on your computer device. The computer is able to translate that. What you type there, translate into data for the computer, what the computer understands, to the computer language, which involves working with zeros and one. And your input can go through the keypad and a mouse. When you are clicking, when you are pointing at your cursor, moving your cursor, pointing, using your pointer, it sends a signal. That's an input. The output is what you can understand to make decision, which can be displayed on your monitor, on your screen, or on your print, or printed through your printer. Also, storage, secondary storage, it holds data. Remember, primary storage holds data of temporary. Why permanently? Sorry. Why secondary storage holds data and program even when the power is off? Now, the primary is within the computer. The secondary is something that is a little bit external from the computer, like your hard disk, which can be detached at any time from your CPU. So a solid state storage. It has no moving parts, more reliable, require less power to operate. Optical disk, your DVDs, your CDs, your lesser computer. These are different kinds of what secondary what storages. Communication. Communication device, it provides the ability for personal computer to communicate, to share resources, to share data, to share information as a processed data, which can be, you have your modem, it modified audio, videos, and other types of data for the internet usage. Your modem for your internet, your Wi-Fi, and all the rest of them. Data, which we have talked about, the data is unprocessed information, unprocessed facts. The processed fact becomes what? Information, data, sorry, becomes what? Your information that you can use to, you cannot make decision through a raw data, through a data. When we mean data, we're not talking about the data you use for your internet. We're talking about what the computer will process. Okay? Now, let's say you have a spreadsheet of number of students that participated in a program. Is when you're able to process that analyze that very spreadsheet, you can be able to understand how many passed, how many failed, why they failed, and so many other things. Digital data is stored electronically in a file. There are 4 common types of file. You have your document, word process document, your Word document, right? You normally hear Word document, spreadsheet, Excel, database, which is electronic collection of data of tables, presentation, your PowerPoint, and all the rest of them. Files, document file, as you can see, which created by word processor, which can be used to create things like your team paper, your memo, your letter, as you can see on your screen, where you type your typed document, your assignment that you'll be submitting. You have on your memory stick, your USB, your computer, on your USB on your computer, and or even save it on your phone. Wherever you save it, that very document, that very Word document is what? A Word file, document files. Your worksheet, your spreadsheet, your Excel, created by electronic spreadsheet to analyze things like your budget and have to make prediction, like I talked about. Now, um, and people who are doing economics in this class will be working more on this. Even information system, they'll do it. Even statistics also, they do it. So at every level, you'll be seeing spreadsheet somewhere. And this spreadsheet have this component. It's used to collect data that will be analyzed to make decision, like your budget, like the budget speed that was done a few days ago, to make prediction, to understand when, as a business person, we had these sales. They look at the movement of our sales today. Because okay, if we have this number of sales today, maybe in next week, this is what the outcome is gonna look like. Because of what you are able to analyze that very data of your sales over the week, for the day, to make prediction for tomorrow and everything. Then also database, which is where you store your files, your record and everything. Every student in a university have this record. Your ID, your surname, your this, your that, the module registered, your phone number, everything about it. And all those things are electronic document. You provide them, they store in electronic, which is in your database that can be retrieved at any time. Okay. Then you also have your presentation files. What I'm showing you right now is a presentation file done with PowerPoint. Okay, that enables you to create your graphics, your image. As you can see pictures on this presentation, and then you can also allow you to embed pictures. You can see pictures I have here. You can also allow you to embed animations. It also enables you to embed things like your videos and so many other things for illustration purpose. So connectivity and the mobile internet. Now, all this you're talking about, your hardware, your software, and everything, this element of connectivity, which is what? Through the internet. Sharing of information is done through what? Connectivity. When you are sharing a file between you and your classmates through email, through WhatsApp, through Bluetooth, there is element of what? Connectivity that have taken place that enable that sharing to take place. So the network, communication system connecting two or more devices, that is a network, is centralized to the concept of connectivity to share resources, to share information, to share data. And the largest network in the world is what? Internet. The largest connectivity of devices in the world is what? Internet. The web provides the multimedia interface for the internet resources. And that is, so that very information, that very content, that very program that is over the internet, in order for you to be able to have access to it, what do you use? Use your web. Also, there are three things that drive the force of technology in today's world, and that is what we see now. We have elements of cloud computing, and there is a place, as a joke, where this cloud computing was mentioned to a politician, and he said, okay, what when it's raining, what will happen to our documents on the cloud? Because he thinks that the cloud means the physical cloud that you can see outside. But no, it's what? Resource that is saved over the internet. The cloud computing is a computer on the internet. A physical computer is there with you, but this one is the one that is what? Over the internet. The access to more resources at any time, that now you can save your document on your email. You don't need physical device. Any place you go to, you can be able to have access to it. When you move from one province, from one city, from one place to another, you have access to it because of what? That very resource is not domiciled to a particular device, but it's over the internet. They can have access to it at any given time. They have also wireless technology that is changing the way we communicate. Today now, because of the COVID, there is a revolution in this aspect of wireless device, wireless technology, your Wi-Fi. There is element of internet penetration at the highest speed. So what people are able to do or to get connected, sharing content, communicating. Your tablets, your phone, your smartphone, your wearable devices, they're all part of what in that kind of wireless technology. Before now, a phone had a wire. Like that phone, you can move it around. Maybe within that very place. You have to extend the cable for it to move. But now, no, your mobile device, your tablet, don't need that very cable for it to function. It's wireless. The Internet of Things. What is Internet of Things? Of things? It's ability of technology to speak, devices to connect, to connect with it with each other, to communicate. Like example, anomaly use. Imagine maybe two phones are in a relationship because of what they are gossiping about you. They are sharing content. Now you can be in your room and command it through your phone something to happen in another room, like a remote. Okay, now you can be on campus because your device are Internet of Things (IoT). You can tell your stove to start cooking. You can tell because you're gonna be late. You're able to put on the lights in your house. Today, you can use this technology is also being embedded on on cars that you can start your car away from the car. Being inside your room, your car is already on, and so many other things. So it's ability for technology for devices to communicate to themselves, to each other without what being piloted by human, or sometimes there can be also element of there's humanless about it, that now they've been programmed that they can be able to share resources at every given time, at any time, that as soon as so time do this and that happen without you prompting it to do that at that very moment. So these are the three force that is driving technological what growth of innovation in today's world. Before we end this presentation, this class, I want you to reflect on this chapter. And for that to happen, there can also be a career that can be made out of this in IT, in IS, information system, out of this chapter, which is what? Webmaster. When you look at page 48 in the prescribed textbook, being the function is to develop and maintain website and web resources. Also, software engineer analyze the user needs and create application to solve their needs. Computer support specialists provide technical support to consumer, to students, and other users. Like when you issue at the computer lab, there are guys there who are computer support specialists. What they do, they assist you in getting through your Wi-Fi, doing this, doing that, connect to the internet, all those kind of service you receive there by the IT. That is what computer support specialists, which can be built uh, through this chapter. Also, they will also have a computer technician which repairs and fix computer components, which I've seen some posters around the campus. People, students, and possibly not students are into computer that are computer technicians that fix hardwares and repair softwares and even hardwares. We also have writers, which prepares the instruction manual. Remember, every technology today you buy, not just technology, most of the things you buy today, there are end user manual. So in this case, right now, that end user manual is also being prepared by somebody. Another person can be called what technical writer. Also, we have another career out of this module, which can be network administrator, page 212, which creates and maintain computer network. Now, from here right now, when you look into the future, what do you see? I also need to imagine what life will be in the next 5, 10, 15, 20, and upward. Now, using and understanding information technology is very critical. You need to be able to use and understand what it can do to avoid being put in danger or having it being misused. Today, ChatGPT, what I call these things again, generative AI is the world is doing a lot of things today in our world. So you need to be able to understand this technology and also the downside of it. So the internet and the web, you should be able to know it. Okay, the powerful softwares, hardware, security, privacy, and all the rest of them. Importantly, the changing times. So by the time you have gone through this through this chapter presentation, through this class, I want you to reflect and be able to ask yourself these questions and answer them. And one of them is this: explain the part of information system, the parts of information system, which is what? The people, the procedure, hardware, software, data, and what? So all those six should be able to do or to answer that. And what do the people play? What part do people play in this information system? What is your role as a person in information system? Also, to what is software, a system software? What type of program are they included in system software? So, and many others. So, all these end open-ended questions are prepared to guide you to reflect totally in the entire presentation, the entire chapter for better understanding. Okay, thank you. And any question? Please. Very important. Um, watch this video is gonna be online for you to watch and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch, and also share with your friends, classmates who are not online. And very important, please share your questions, discuss about them, and then you can always consult for further explanations and sorting out some issues if there's any. And please feel free and make this module to be internalized within what you've known, what you've seen about computer. Thank you so much. See you next.